Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Diesel Dollar Budgets, and today we're going to be doing a cash swapping and an envelope stuffing for our third paycheck in March. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in watching, please stay tuned for more. So welcome back guys. If you looked at my budget with me video for this fortnight, you'll know that we're going to be stuffing a total of $1,105 for this fortnight, and that's definitely not the amount here. What I've done is I've actually emptied out all of my envelopes and I've put it into my cash tray just so I can put the smallest amount of money into the cash envelopes as I can. I did start off by trying to do a cash swap video, but unfortunately I miscalculated with my denominations and I think I stuffed up somewhere. So I'm going to refilm this and restuff the envelopes just to make it easier on myself. So what we're going to do first of all is go into our variable expenses binder and go straight to our rollover envelope and just pull out our $5 for the $5 note challenge. So going into our $5 savings challenge, we have $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, $30 and $35. So I'm just going to put that down the bottom here and that'll go in there. And I think today we will actually start with our savings challenges. So I'm going to put this to the side. Actually, no. Start off as we've been going on and we will stuff our beautiful Black Beauty. Now, I probably haven't told you this before, but Black Beauty is one of my favourite novels. I'm also very much into my horses and that's why this is called Black Beauty. So, our beautiful Black Beauty savings challenge or savings envelope is going to be getting $50 for this fortnight, and I don't mind if this is in, actually no, I'm going to just, as I say, have it in the smallest denominations possible. So $50 going into our savings envelope. Emergency fund, it did have $190 in it, so this fortnight it's getting $20, so we need $210, so we're taking two $100 notes and a $10 note for $210. As I say, because these envelopes are laminated, it's just easier to have as few notes in here as possible, just so that they don't put as much strain on the bindings of it. So $210 in emergency. Pet emergency did have $160. It's getting $20 this fortnight for $180. So we're taking a 100, a 50, a 20, and a 10. So that gives us $150, $70, $80 into pet emergency. And that just looks so satisfying with all the different colours. I love our Australian money. Her birthday needs to have $40, so I'm just going to take two 20s. It did have 30, so it's getting an extra 10 this fortnight. So that can just go in there for now. His birthday is also getting $10. It did have 120, but it should get 10, so now it has a 10, 100, 20, and a 30 to make $130 in there. And Luke's birthday isn't until July, so he's still got a ways to go. Gifts is going to be getting $30 this fortnight, so I'm just going to do that with a 10 and a 20. It was empty, so it's just getting its $30 for this fortnight. Christmas is going to be getting $40 this fortnight. It did have 320 and it should now have 360, so we're going to do that with 100, 200, 3, 50, and 60. And I don't know whether I said this last fortnight or not, but I'm actually thinking about putting the Christmas envelope into our savings binder and doing a tracker on it, just so I can keep count of what's there. Plus, you know, I just want to design more trackers. So I'm going to do that, but I need to design the tracker and I need to get off my butt and do that. So that's Christmas stuffed. Pets did have 50, and I'm going to be putting 160 in there for a total of 210. So we've got 100, 200, and $10 going into our pets envelope. Now the reason this has had such an increase this fortnight is because we did have run out of Diesel's dry food and wet food at the same time, so we've had to budget more for that. And it's a bonus month, so we've just done it with this month. Health, who's getting $20 this fortnight, so that brings it, it was at $10, and that will bring it up to $30. So 20 and a 10 for $30. Subscriptions is also getting $20. It did have 50, but now it's going to have 70, so 50 and a 20. Going in there. Miscellaneous rollover. Now, I don't mind this one has $10 notes just because it's just for rollover. It's just for if I need to grab some money. So I'm just going to grab two $10 notes and put those into that envelope. So it did have 10. It's just got 10. So now $20 in there. Diesel dollar budgets was empty. So it's going to be getting $15 this fortnight. So that's a 10 and a 5 for $15, and we're just going to slip that in there. So with that, that is our Black Beauty stuffed and refilled, and that's just so satisfying to have it a little bit slimmer. I know that there's empty envelopes in the back, which are the envelopes that I've made, but I haven't got any money in them. As I said in my Budget With Me video, I have dissolved our wedding fund and our travel fund just because with the cost of living going up, we can't afford to stuff those right now, and we're going to be saving money from our savings challenges, and we'll probably end up putting some of that in there later on in the year. So that's Black Beauty stuffed. The next binder we're going to be working on is our Teal Dream, a little peacock savings challenge binder. So her savings, I took the money out of this because I ended up using that to give Luke money for petrol this morning because I hadn't filmed a cash stuffing and I hadn't gone and got money out of the bank just yet. So I took the money out of this, so I've got to reimburse myself with $30. Just going to put that into the savings, her savings, and we're not putting any money extra into it for this fortnight. So we're just going to skip that. Savings challenge for our subscribers. We reached 150 subscribers. I believe at the moment I've got 157. Don't quote me on that, but 157. So we can now colour in an extra triangle, which means that we should have $60 in this challenge. So I'm going to take a 50 and 10 and put that into our subscriber challenge. And I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who has been subscribing to my channel and commenting and suggesting things. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much it means to me that people are actually listening and commenting and, you know, interacting with me. I never thought that anyone would want to watch me. I mean, this has just been for me to keep Luke and myself accountable, but it really does mean a lot for people to, I'm gonna cry a little bit, for people to be watching. Like, I have very low self-esteem, and for people to actually take notice of something that I'm doing and actually share their experiences and talk to me about what they're doing and how much, you know, watching someone achieve something has helped them, it means a lot. So thank you so much to everyone who's been subscribing. It really does mean a lot. Going on to our next challenge is the Autumn Savings Challenge. So I've forgotten how much is supposed to be in here, so I'm just going to calculate that with you guys for now. So we should have $25 for the first day, $5 for week 1, $10 for week 2, $20 for week 3, $15 for week 4, and this week is week 5, so we should have $35 for week 5. So that gives us a total of $110. So I'll put that into our savings challenge, but I'll also colour in that week 5 image. So this cute little basket, oh, it makes me want to go for a picnic every time I see that. Maybe Luke and I will do that with Diesel one day when it's not raining and not too hot. So $110. So we're going to be taking a $100 note and a $10 note and putting that into our Autumn Savings Challenge. There we are. So our $5 savings challenge, that's going to be getting $5 from our budget, as well as that $35 that we had from rollover. So $5, $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35, and $40 going in for this fortnight. So let's just open this up and take out that tracker. And how many did I say? 40. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 I need to colour in for this fortnight. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Wow, that's amazing. So let's just count this to see how many we've got so far. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, $100. Whew. So glad I changed these out from the laminated ones. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Wow, that's a lot. So almost $200 in just $5 notes alone. That is amazing. It is really, really amazing to see how much you can accumulate so quickly by just doing $5, putting that away every time you see a $5 note. I know that my mother is also doing this challenge, and I'm not sure how much she's got, but you know, that's her business. But oh my god, that is woo. So $195 in our $5 savings challenge. Woohoo! Hello. You know, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so our $10 savings challenge is also going to be getting $10 this fortnight. So I'll just take the $10 note and colour that one in. Not as impressive as our $5 challenge, but I haven't been saving $10 notes like I have been for the 5s. So our $10 note challenge now has $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, and $80. Still very close to $100. I've got 2 more and then it's $100. So by the end of April, $100 in our $10 savings challenge. Oh, that's pretty good. So stuffing that envelope back into our zipper envelope. Next we have $20 savings challenge, and that's going to be getting $20 note. And again, not as many as our $5 notes, but $20 is $20. It's going to accumulate. So we've got a $20 note there. I'm just going to colour in one of our $20 notes. Let's count this out. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. So $140 in our $20 note challenge. As I say, I haven't been saving these as much as I've been saving the $5 notes, but that's still going to accumulate, and it is amazing that we've gotten so far. So that's that for our savings challenge binder. And as I said, I'm going to say it again, I appreciate everyone who's been helping me with my subscriber challenge by subscribing and encouraging me and, you know, saving this amount of money. It's all because of you guys, and I really, really appreciate that. So that is our teal binder stuffed. Next we're going on to variable expenses binder, which is my Filofax Saffiano in teal. And I'm going to go straight to the debt envelope, and I'm going to put $90 in there. Now, after we've stuffed this envelope, we've only got $70 left, so one more pay. One more, and that camera is paid off. I am so excited, and that means that we'll have $90 extra a fortnight. So happy that, you know, we've been able to pay off this debt. It means... Okay, I'm getting too excited. So, $90 for our debt. So we got 50, 20, and 90. Oh, 50, 70, and 90. So we're going to put that in there. Now, I could have actually paid off this debt completely for this fortnight, but I chose to stuff a few more things. And, you know, I'd rather just keep to what I'm doing. Slow and steady wins the race. So going back to our groceries, grocery budget is $400 for this fortnight. So we got 100, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400. Now, I know normally I, don't have $100 bills in my grocery budget, but I just felt like putting that in for this fortnight. That, and I got out more hundreds than I needed for this fortnight, but it means that we can have more change and we can also maybe get some more $5 notes. So there we go. Petrol is getting 60, but I've already given Luke 30, so it's just going to be getting 30 again. So doing that in a 20 and a 10. And hopefully we can save that for next week. Her splash cash is getting 20. Oof, okay. So I've miscalculated again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to her savings, and instead of giving myself $20 for this fortnight, I'm going to be taking that last 50. Okay, got that and that. Last 50. Actually, that still doesn't work out, does it? Alright, scratch that, reverse it, rewind. So, what I've done is I didn't account for the fact that I did use that $30 in my her savings for petrol. So I'm just going to be putting $30 into the petrol envelope. Then her splash cash is going to be getting 50 because that's $20 for this week plus the 30 that I had in her splash. And if I don't spend it this fortnight, fantastic, and that can just go straight into the binder. His splash cash is getting 20 because he's not getting petrol. We're accumulating our petrol together because we're only filling the one tank. And then miscellaneous is getting $30. Oh, okay, we worked it out. It's all good. Don't stress, Nat. You're fine. You've done the right thing. And that's our variable expenses binder, and with that, we are completely stuffed for this fortnight. Oh, why is that so much harder than I thought it was going to be? Hopefully I've given you guys a little bit of comedy for this fortnight. I really appreciate that you guys have watched all the way through to the end of this video. I'm sorry that I did miscalculate and stuff up a little bit there, but we got there in the end. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Again, thank you to everyone who has subscribed and is encouraging me with my subscriptions challenge. I really, as I say, I wouldn't be doing this, I wouldn't continue to do this without you guys encouraging me, because knowing my luck, I would have been like, oh, well, no one's really paying attention and, I want to spend my money, but this has really been helpful to have so many people with their encouragement and encouraging us to save our pennies and being able to save our money because, as you saw, we've got $195 in our $5 challenge alone. We've got $60 in our subscriptions challenge. We've got, 110 or what was it, 110 or 120 in our autumn savings challenge. Without you guys encouraging me, I would probably have spent that money. So thank you so much to everyone who's watched and subscribed and even gone to my Etsy channel or Etsy store and purchased anything. You guys are amazing and I really appreciate it. I'm trying not to get emotional. As I said, I have very low self-esteem, and the fact that anyone's actually paying attention, it just means the world. So thank you again. I hope to see you guys in the next video where we will finally pay off that camera debt. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.